you have these buckets that are actually working in synergy together. And so they're within the path to create the direction that you want to head to. You're not diluting your efforts by popping outside the path, and now you don't get that benefit.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
As you're listening to Armando and I speak, think about the different things you're involved in. And sometimes it's healthy to whiteboard it out and look at the 80-20. How much time are you spending here and what does it produce? And don't just measure based on dollars and cents and ROI, but what's your ROH? What's your return on happiness? Okay. So I think that's really important as well, is not just to measure based on ROI, but look at how much contribution and fulfillment you might be gaining from something.
Let me show, this is off the cuff here, but let me walk this real quick. So I read this book. It's called, it's up here. Let me see where it is. Somewhere it's called the Zigzag Effect or something like that. Essentially, what was happening is, because you talked about that, the squirrel and the shiny object syndrome, you have this is your path. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that?
Yeah. So for those of you who might be driving or working out or doing whatever, you can catch us probably on YouTube, but Mando's on a whiteboard and I'll just try to kind of explain for those that might not have the visual.
So imagine a path and you have all these dots in the path and then you have dots on the outside of the path, right? And so the idea is there's no problem with doing different things, but ideally you want to connect the dots within the path so you're still heading in the right direction. If you're going here, they're all adding up to moving you towards this path that's creating a bigger, more cohesive future. The second you start diving away from the path, jumping outside the boundaries of that, what you start getting is now a dilution of your energy, of the work that you're putting out. And so the idea, at least that I understood from the book, the zigzag, I'm just trying to get I can't see it. It's here somewhere, but I can't, I'm looking at my book.
Yeah,
my
you have about 1,027 books there in your office.
I have more than 1,000, but yes. So the idea is, create the path of what you're trying to create, get an understanding. Like you said, it's not that you were just looking at anything. You have these buckets that are actually working in synergy together. And so they're within the path to create the direction that you want to head to. You're not diluting your efforts by popping outside the path, and now you don't get that benefit.
Exactly right. Exactly. No, man, I hope people have the opportunity to watch the video, but if not, hopefully you're able to follow along. It makes so much sense. Hope you enjoyed that episode. But before you go, I've had a lot of people recently reach out to me wanting to learn more about Ascend, wanting to understand how the mastermind component works, how the coaching relationship works. And so right now we're actually on a waiting list. But what I would encourage you to do is, if you think you're the right fit and you think you could benefit from being a part of our community, head over to ascendyoursuccess.com, watch the short video, and then just click the apply to join button below. And then we'll be in contact with you if and when a spot opens up. So really appreciate you listening to Flip Empire here. And I look forward to connecting with you on the next show. Take care.